Hey guys, I wanted to jump on here today and do like a fast video. I have created this look and it's a real neutral look, natural look. It's not real bold, colorful. And I actually used a palette that everybody probably owns. It's nothing new. It's been around for a while and it's the Shimmering Sands palette from Covergirl. It's really pretty. Love this, and I think this is a good starter place for someone who is just starting out wearing makeup or someone that doesn't like a lot of bold colors. So I think that everyone should have this. Get it anywhere, Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. You can take the little brush that comes with it, or you could take another brush, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be using the little brush that comes with it. Go into that pink and just dab on in the inner corner and over, and take it further up on the inside corner, and then you want to go halfway on your lid. And this little brush is like perfect. It fits right in the side. Where my crease? Not my crease. I got creases everywhere. In the corner. And you want to go down on the bottom. Just to highlight your eyes a little bit. And then you want to bring it up. Just halfway. Okay. And then you want to take the same color. You want to dab into it. And then you want to go under your eyebrow, on the eyebrow bone. You can even connect that part. To make it real bright. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little fluffy brush. I got this at Walmart. It's real fluffy. It doesn't have a number on it or a name, but I did get it at Walmart. I'm going to go in the darker shade. And I'm just going to go in the crease with that color. Just to create a crease. People who have creases, you don't have to do this. I just don't have much of a crease. So I have to create one. Okay, and then you're going to take your little brush again and dab into the middle color. And you're going to just put that right on the eyelid, starting in the middle and working it out to the end of your eye. And then blend that together. Go over the light pink just a little bit, just to blend the colors together. A little bit more. And then on the end right here, I want to darken it up a little bit. Not much though. So you go back into, I'm using a brush, Echo Tools, get them from Walmart, CVS. Going back in the dark color and just dabbing on the outside and working up in the crease. Down. Okay. And I've got that darkened up. And what's great about this is, even though you want to darken it up or get a little darker, you can't get a lot of darkness out of this. So it's not like you're going to be really, really bold with it. And I am just blending all the colors together so there is no harsh lines. Okay. And we want to brighten that back up where I took some of the color away by blending. And then come down here. And it makes your eyes look really brighter. And I will be taking, where is it? This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and it's in number 604 Milk. I usually don't do this to my eyes because my eyes are like really big already, so I don't need them any more bigger than what they already are. But for younger girls, anybody that has like small eyes can do this to make your eyes look bigger. You go into the waterline and just go line your waterline like that. See, it brightens up your eye really pretty. But for me, I'm going to take my Covergirl Liquiline, and I think it's in dark brown. Mine's barely there, so. And I'm going to go over that. You don't have to go over it. You can leave it white like it is to make it brighter. But for me, where I do have bigger eyes, I am going to go over this, but it's not going to be as dark as what I usually wear. So just go over the white. It's not as dark with the white underneath it. And then I'm going to take it lower in my lashes. Like that. And then we're going to line the top. I'm not going to take it all the way over because I want this part right here to be bright. So I am following the regular lashes, where they start and where they finish. Where this is a more neutral look, and I'm doing this look for anybody that's starting out with makeup or doesn't like a lot of makeup. You don't want, we're not going to be winging the eyeliner, so you don't have much of a wing. It just has a little bit. You know, you don't want a really big dramatic wing for just a, you know, if you're just starting out or you don't like a lot of makeup. So just a little one. Little wing. Okay. Liquid would probably be faster, but I feel like I have more control with this one. Okay, so it's not much of a wing, it's just a little one. Everything's good. Okay, and forgot to go underneath. Just in the lashes. And this is an option. I like doing this. Tight lining just where your eyelashes are to make them look fuller. You don't have to do that. That's just an option. Okay, and to soften up that bottom part. Okay. And you don't have to do this either. This is just, you know, I like doing this, curling your eyelashes. I use the e.l.f. eyelash curler. And this is just because my eyelashes are really thin. Do it again. Okay, then we're going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I love this stuff. You can get it at Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS. If you don't want like a real dramatic look with the eyelashes, just go over it a little bit at a time. See where you want to stop if you've had enough, or you know, you don't want to overdo it with just a simple look. Back and forth movements. Sure to look at the little guys in the corner. Okay, and if you are like a teenage girl that's just starting out, you probably don't have to do this. But for me, I always fill in my eyebrows because mine is like really thin right through here. So I'm going to, you want to get your eyebrow comb and brush through it. Make sure there's no eyeshadow makeup bits in there anywhere. And I always use the Maybelline New York Master Shape, and it's the Eye Studio, and it's soft brown. And it comes with a little brush on it too. And I just go over the natural hairs. Just to darken it up a little bit. Make it look like you actually have eyebrows. Okay. And then I usually take like a light brown or a dark brown color angled brush, tap it in there, and I go over to make it look more blended. And then you take your brow brush again and go over it just to blend in. And there you go. And that is the look. It's easy, fun, quick. It's great for people who don't like a lot of makeup, like I said, and it's great for people that's just starting out with makeup and they don't want to like a lot of bold colors. And this is a great little thing to have, so make sure you pick that up. And just my face, I use like a thinner foundation. It is the Tarte Full Coverage Foundation, and mine is in medium sand. It's really good, but it's not as thick as what I usually wear, which is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I really like that, but for this look where I'm going towards more people that don't like a lot of makeup and want that natural but makeup looky type thing, that's what I'm going for today. So I did use the Tarte. It is full coverage, but it is thinner than the Estee Lauder. So I used that. Also, I used the Milani Baked Blush. And it's just like a baby pink, real pink. You know, so if you're young and you have like the pink cheek anyway, just to add to your natural glow. And then for the lips, I used Full Color Lip Liner by Rimmel, and the color is Eastend Snob. The number is 063. And then if you don't want like a hard lipstick and you just want to throw something on that is simple, for this look I use the Maybelline, the Elixir, and it's number 100, and it's Petal Plush. Also get that at Walmart. It's like a light baby pink. That's what I got on today. And yeah, this is the look. If you have any questions, comments, just leave them for me. Also subscribe, and just have a great day.